one really cool thing about Yanfeng is that he's totally bilingual.
Thank you, Ish, for inviting me. He invited me here to read, and thank you all for coming. This light is very bright. This is kind of a strange setup. I feel like I'm in my bedroom. But I'm going to read 4 poems today. The first poem is called Sufficient Gift. I'll start. It happened in the morning, when we had barely woken, and your hand held mine like a sufficient gift as we stepped over a cliff. It was then that I saw you in the cleanest light, that I heard you in an equal voice, and the music of the ground rushing. The second poem is called Flowers. There are 70 balconies, but not a single bud. It makes me sad that if they do not love flowers, how will they love birds? And if they do not wonder about flying, have they forgotten too their soft-hearted songs? Songs that lend happiness after it is bruised, songs that teach sweetly our reappreciation of delicacy, so we may laugh harder, forget easier, and see again these miniature gifts that other eyes miss. The third poem is called 24. It's called 24 because I wrote it when I was 24. I remember a year ago when you asked me, what's heaven like? I thought of your face, pale against the autumn, which, knowing its brevity, decided to fall earlier, gathered at our feet. I could have said stars, night flowers that bloom into light in the day. I might have said the smell of clouds, or the feel of clean rain on an outstretched tongue. But your eyes were distant, words hidden in the fading arc of your brow, and so I raised your arm towards the sky, your hand come home to mine. Together we drew houses with our fingers, our version of heaven, and pointing to one, I whispered, that will be our house, where we'll meet by the gate. The last poem I'm reading today is called Wandering Sombrero. And there's no significance to the title, because I like the sound of that word, sombrero. This is not one of his sad poems when someone dies by the sea or is thinking of dying. It is one of himself, a man happiest by the sea, laughing with vivid eyes lingering among the yellowest leaves, eyes dipped in buckets of stars, dressed in perfect winking beauty. This is not one of his sad poems. It will not imagine one man's loneliness, but sing of a quiet joy in watching the flow of water, or an arched finger tracing the firm spine of a book, equally beautiful as tracing the scarlet lining of a rose loose from its bud. This is not one of his sad poems. He will remember his eyes and drink the gentle light of each simple, clear day. He will remember his hands that have come to know each particular stone. Born to land on the brim of a wandering sombrero. Thank you.
Well, next up we have two musicians, Leon and Lei. and doing first 3 songs. One song by the classic A group, Pet Shop Boys, another by Kylie Minogue, and then something more contemporary, I guess, Maroon 5. So, presenting to you, Leon Uzi.
So just give us a moment. I'm actually bringing you 3 songs tonight. The first song is Thank You. What's on your heart? I will tell you guys. I see a couple of people I know here. I'd like to dedicate the next 2 songs to the people I know, especially this table and the table over there. Then Richard's table and Lynn's table. Yeah, the next song is actually by Pet Shop Boys. I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. See, just now when I heard the poems, it's not a common thing for me. Yeah, I don't know how much is it common for the people here, most of you, but it wasn't for Blade and I. So we'd like to say thank you for the wonderful experience, and I'd like to bring you this song. I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. Pet Shop Boys. Ask me why, I'll say it's most unusual. How can I even try to explain why today I feel like dancing, singing like I ever sing, when I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. Normally do this kind of thing. Ask me when, I'll say it started when I met you. Never since then, I knew the past couldn't last. But right now I think I'm running a race I'm gonna win. But I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. No, I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. People say I'm crazy, tell them that it's true. Let them watch with amazement, say, well, it must be your breakfast, it's the this I'm going through. Let me get speculate on what I'm going through, because it ain't something I normally do. Ain't something you normally do. I think it's good for you, believe it or not, I know where it's all leading to. I feel like taking all my clothes off, dancing to the rite of spring, and I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. No, I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. Say I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. I'm sure the Pet Shop Boys do it better, because although they don't usually do that kind of thing, and neither do we, they do it more often than we do. Right, so